Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I basically just wanted to do something that matched my shirt. I got this from H&M and it just says Dazed on the front and I love it. It's got like big baggy t-shirt sleeves, but it's like kind of a crop. I'm obsessed with like those oranges, reds, yellows at the moment, like just the color of like autumn leaves. So this is basically the look that I've come up with for you guys. I did post a photo on my Instagram recently of something very similar to this. So it's kind of along the same lines as that, but it's not exactly the same because I don't really like to do the same look twice. I also wanted to use the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette again today because I've only done one tutorial with that so far and you guys were really wanting to see another one. So yeah, that's basically like the thought process for this video. Just so you guys know as well, this video is sponsored by Sigma, which I am very excited about. I've been working with Sigma since I started my channel like 2 years ago, and this is like my first sponsored video that I'm doing with them, so it's very, very exciting. I'm just so happy for it. Sigma is one of those brands that I just absolutely love and I support 100%. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you would know that I always use Sigma brushes. I just love them. 100% recommend them. I've never had any problems with them whatsoever. So when they asked to collaborate with me on their new Chroma Glow palette, I just knew it was just such an organic collaboration to do for you guys. So if you guys are interested to see how this works and just like see it on my skin and me trying it out and that sort of thing throughout the video, then definitely stay tuned and keep watching. Don't forget to check out my Instagram and my Snapchat as well. It's just Kasey Rayton, the same as my YouTube. That's it for my intro. Stay tuned, keep watching. So my skin has literally been playing me right now, guys. I'm sure you can see the weird beard man rash that I have going on. It literally looks like I have a shaving rash. I've just got crazy sensitive skin and anytime something irritates it, I just break out in an insane rash. So, you know, that's what we're dealing with today. So we're gonna do my face first. I know you guys are probably gonna be like, why are you wearing makeup? But I have to film. I have so many videos that I need to get done before I go to America in 2 weeks time, just so I'm getting 3 or 4 videos up a week for you guys for the next 2 weeks and then for the 4 weeks that I'm away. So I have lots to get done. Not wearing makeup and not filming is just so not an option right now. I am going to use some of this Tarte Maracuja oil because I just feel like my skin is so dry. I feel like a lizard. So I'm just going to douse myself in this and hopefully get a little bit of hydration back into my skin. Hopefully it doesn't irritate it. It's a roll of the dice with my skin. You never know. So I'm just gonna pat this into my skin. I've taken a decent amount. I love doing this underneath most of my foundations anyway. I generally wouldn't use like this much oil, but just for today I feel like I need it. I just feel like it gives you like a really nice hydrated base, and yeah, it's just like one of my favorite little tricks, putting like an oil on your skin before you go in with foundation. I feel like it just helps it blend out a lot smoother and it just looks so like dewy and glowy and just like so beautiful. So moving on to primer, we're going to use the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I used to love this back in the day. I was obsessed with it. I used it all the time and I eventually ran out, and then I just bought a new one when I was in LA a couple of months ago. So yeah, I haven't actually touched this bottle yet, so I'm very excited to use it again. So I've just gotten 2 pumps. I think 2 pumps is way too much, so I'm not going to put all of this on my face. Okay, so that was definitely too much. I have all of that left over. I don't even remember what I used to love about this primer so much. I don't remember it like filling in my pores or anything like that. I think it just gives you like a really nice kind of base. It does give a white cast on your skin, so I don't know how you would go if you had darker skin. I feel like my shirt is reflecting onto my chin because it's so bright. Like, wow. So moving on to foundation, we're going to use, I used to love this foundation so much. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I have 2 shades here. This is one that I used to wear, which is 2W2 Rattan, which I purchased myself like 2 years ago. So this is probably out of date, but I might still use it. Whatever, I've already got a rash, so like what else can happen, right? This one is the shade 1W1 Bone. So this one was actually sent to me recently by Sarah from Estee Lauder. So thank you so much, Sarah, you are the best. So this is 2W2 and this is 1W1. I actually think 2W2 is still a better match for my tan, even though it's lighter at the moment. But I think I might mix in a little bit of 1W1. just in case the darker one oxidizes a little bit. Obviously we're matching this to my neck, not my face color, because my face is very white and very red right now, and the rest of me is like yellow. I'm actually using a new Sigma brush today, which I am pretty excited about. I haven't tried this one out yet. This is the Edge Kabuki F87 brush. You guys know I love the F80 and the F88. It's just like a little triangle shape, so I'm just gonna go in and start patting this onto my skin. You guys know I have a Sigma code as well, which is just Kasey Rayton, and that gets you 10% off any Sigma products. That is an affiliate code, so don't feel like you have to use it. I like to be upfront and honest with you guys, so I do make money from that. So if you want to use it, you can use it, and if you don't want to, damn, look at that full coverage. I actually really like this brush so far. Like, I like Sigma Kabuki brushes as it is, so I'm not surprised that I like it, but it's good. Like, I can get right under my eye. Look at that. I am right up under my eye. Oh, look! I can get right around my eyebrow. I can never get around my eyebrow. I usually, in my last couple of videos, my ones with like the red background, half of my eyebrow was cut off in those because I accidentally went over top of it with something and I just couldn't be bothered to fix it. Oh look, right between the brows. Look at that. Amazing. So moving on to concealer now, I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, which I used to be so obsessed with back in the day. I just never repurchased it though because I just hate the pump on it. You pump out too much and it's just, I can't stand the pump. I like a little doe foot applicator. I noticed when I was using it around my brows, it was a lot stickier and thicker than I remember it being. So I'm excited to see if it's everything that I remember it was or if it's completely different. So I've just pumped a little bit out onto this little MAC bronzer compact that I have here. And I'm taking my Sigma Concealer F70 brush. I'm gonna take a bit onto my eyelids as well, just so when I go in to like do my eyeshadow, they're already primed and ready to go. Yes, yes, yes. And then I'm just taking that little Sigma 3D HD blender and I'm just gonna start patting this into my skin. Full coverage, look at that. Definitely a lot thicker than I remember, but like not necessarily in a bad way. That was good coverage, like that. I'm happy with that. I have no complaints. So I don't think this would be a Kasey Rayton tutorial without using cream contour, so that is exactly what we're going to do. This is, I'm like hitting myself in the face. This is the iconic London cream contour kit, which is like literally my favorite. Don't know if you guys can tell. Hit pan right here. I don't even really use the other shades that much, but just for this shade alone, I'm just obsessed with it. I live for it. I'm going to use my Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki F88 brush. This is the brush that I was referring to before. I'm trying this brush out because Erin Scott, I don't know if you guys follow her, but she's like literally my bestie. I love her to death. She actually told me that she likes using this brush to contour with. So I'm just gonna, oh, okay. I see why she likes that. That was really good. I feel like that's blending it out so nicely, but it's still keeping the contour where I want it. I really like that. It didn't pull off any of my foundation either. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. And then I'm gonna go back in with the sponge and just use this to clean up underneath to make sure my contour is not down too low. This was one of my favorite powders that I used to always use, and then I realized that I hit pan and I was like, oh my god, I never want to use it again because I didn't want it to run out. But this is the MAC Emphasize powder, and I was like so obsessed with this back in the day. I'm mainly just putting this on before I go in with translucent powder. That way the powder doesn't stick too much underneath my eyes, just because I find translucent powders can kind of make my under eyes look a little bit darker. I don't know if that makes any sense. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm taking this Too Faced Born This Way translucent powder and I'm just gonna shake a little bit into the lid. Oh shit. Oh, what the heck? That never happens when I shake it, so I shook it a lot. It never comes out, and then the one time I shake it tremendously. I'm just using my Sigma Small Contour F05 brush just to lightly set my face. Now taking MAC's Give Me Sun bronzer, which I'm so excited to use because I have been eyeing this off for years and years, and I never had the balls to buy it. I was like, I don't know. For some reason I used to think it was so much more orange than it is, but it looks like a beautiful bronzer. Just taking that same F05 small contour brush, I'm just going to start patting it onto my cheeks. I hope this gives me some sun. Oh my god, I love it. How have I only now just used this? I don't even know. Oh my god, I love that. I don't know how did I not use that for so many years? I'm obsessed. In love. So moving on to highlight now, because I feel like I look like the matteness monster. I need some glow back in my skin. We're going to try out the Sigma Chroma Glow Shimmer and Highlight Palette, which I'm so excited for. This is a new product from Sigma. Essentially, this is like a little highlight and shimmer kind of palette. So you get 6 different highlights in here. I will swatch them for you guys. They are absolutely stunning. And even these like pinky colored ones you could use as blush toppers. I think they're really gorgeous. So for today, I think I'm going to use Peaceful on my high cheekbone highlighter F03 brush. I love this brush for highlighting. It's just one of my favorites. I have a couple that I rotate, but at the moment I'm really into this one. So that's what Peaceful looks like so far. This is like, I would say like an everyday kind of highlight sort of shade. That's actually really pretty. I really like that. I'm going to try out Ambrosia. I nearly dropped the palette. Oh my god. I'm going to try out Ambrosia now, which is the middle shade at the top. Oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. That's like a fairy glow on my cheeks. That's so pretty. I'm just going to use Peaceful on the rest of my face. So now taking a mix of Bedazzle and Lush, I'm going to use these for my blush today, which I am so excited. I'm just using my Sigma F40 large angled contour brush. That is actually so freaking pretty. Look at that. I love it, like that glow. Oh my goodness. If you guys like a lot of glow and like just shimmery goodness, I really love those two for blush. I think they're just so freaking stunning. So I feel like my face is just, it feels really dry right now because that is like a hella matte foundation. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Tarte Rainforest of the C4-in-1 setting mist. I actually haven't tried this before. Ooh, feels like a fine mist. Oh, it smells good. Mmm. I think my spray is broken. Some of it went right in my eye. Wow, it left like major drips on my face. Oh my goodness, it looks like I have tears. It smells like delicious. We're gonna use the Huda Beauty Desert Sands palette because I've done one tutorial using this so far and you guys requested to see it again. So I wanted to use it again for you guys. Plus I wanna do a really cool orange tone sort of look to match my shirt today. So I'm first dipping into the shade Desert Sand on my Sigma E40 brush. And I'm going to start blending this into the crease and just building up a nice kind of transition. This is quite a light shade. It's really similar to Beaches and Cream from Makeup Geek. I'm then dipping into the shade Blazing on my Sigma Blending E25 brush. And I'm picking up quite a lot of product on there. And I'm just going to start packing this just into the crease of my eye and onto the outer corner. And then going back in with my E40 brush and I'm just going to lightly blend that out. Then on my E45 small tapered blending brush, I'm just going to dip into the shade Amber and I'm just going to start packing that on the outer corner of my eyes. And then I'm just going back in with that E25 brush just to blend everything out. Then on my Sigma E34 brush, I'm just going to dip into that same amber shade and I'm just going to pack this along the lower lash line. And then taking the E45 brush and the shade Blazing, I'm just going to use this to smoke out that color. So that's pretty much it for like our base eyeshadows. If it's a bit messy and stuff, don't worry about it because we are going to do a cut crease and that will cover the majority of like the eyelids. That's why I haven't really focused too much on blending other than like in the crease. I'm just going to go in with a bit of my MAC Pro Longwear concealer and I'm going to use this to cut my crease, and I'm just going to use that concealer F70 brush from Sigma. My little trick, I mentioned this in all my videos just in case you guys ever miss it. But I basically just go in and then I look straight forward into the camera, and then you guys can see the concealer is kind of transferred. Wherever that hits, that's as far as I drag my cut creases up to. And I just find that's a really good trick for if you have like hooded eyes and you're not sure how far to take your concealer up. So then taking that same F70 brush that I just used to do my concealer, I've just kind of like wiped the brush off. But I'm gonna dip into that 24 karat pigment from Makeup Addiction, and I'm just going to place this on top of the wet concealer. So it's gonna help it stick to the lid. So that is basically it for the eyes. While I was off camera, I just used some of the Fake Awake from Tarte, which is just a nude eyeliner, just in my waterline. And I just used some of the Lights Camera Lashes mascara on my lower lashes, because this is my favorite mascara, just for my bottom lashes. I feel like it makes them like really long and I just really like it. So now we're just going to finish everything off with the lips. I'm just going to take the shade Lolita from Kat Von D. This is one of her lip liners. And I'm just going to line my lips with this. And then going to take this Sigma lipstick. This is the Barely Blooming lipstick. And it's just a really gorgeous nude. You guys know I love like my really light nudes. Oh, I feel like it might not suit this eye look. So I really like that lipstick shade, but I think it's just a little bit too pink for my eye look. So I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Bikini Babe. This one's just a little bit more peachy, so it'll just kind of make it match like the orange tones of the eyes a little bit more. I feel like that already matches a lot better just because it's more of a warmer tone, so it kind of blends in with the eyes better. So that's it for this video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and like the final look. If you do, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already as well, and join the fam. And check out my Instagram, which is where I post all my photos of these looks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. I look like I have a beard. I look like I have a man's beard. I love doing this. I love doing this. Like, wow. It's reflection. My lizard skin. I feel like I only just whitened my teeth yesterday and they're already freaking yellow again. Is it my shirt? I bet it's my shirt. It's my shirt. This cup cost me $3 from Kmart. That's a freaking steal. Oh, love it. Where's my freaking brush? So of course that's what language are you speaking? You don't even know, do you? Why is there a motorbike? Oh, what did I do? Did I break it? Oh my god, I broke it! Oh my god! What's wrong with me? I broke it! For fuck's sake! Oh my goodness! Oh hell yeah! So brightening, bitch! Oh hell yeah! It's raining. I thought I heard thunder and I did. Can you hear the thunder? Lightning and the thunder. My tea is cold now. I forgot about it. You could ease in? Easen is not a word. God damn it. It's not spraying. There we go.